Hey guys, welcome to week 16. Tease my pick, babies. Hey, my little babies, we make bets. We make week 16, guys. We're here.
I hate you so much.
All right.
It's just
Hey.
painful.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. This is our Christmas special. If you follow us on Twitter, and if you like every tweet we do for the next year, we'll get you a shirt. You have to like, share, retweet. Then, on your retweet, comment under that, retweet your own comment. We get you a shirt by this time next year. And you have to do that.
Tag 20 of your friends.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's how we'll get it done.
Each tag is an entry.
Let's start with lock of the weeks last week.
Yeah, let's start with that. I'm glad you started. How did we do?
I lost mine.
You're
so
sad that
because
you
of that,
lost,
huh?
right? You're so sad that you just lost.
Guys,
I'm not going to allow you to bet on your against your team again. Like you shouldn't be allowed.
I wanted the Broncos to win that so bad, guys. I can't believe
Lucky Drew Lock's a piece of shit.
Can't believe the orange team did it. Fuck.
All
right, look, hey, I dropped the ball, dude.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
2-1. Alex's Steelers, my Steelers, just looked great out there.
Hey, this is what we'll do. We're going to get it this week for the lock of the week. We're going to get that parlay done this week.
Yeah, I can't wait for everyone
I'm ready for
your
it.
lock.
Okay.
Y'all are going to be very shocked and surprised.
Let's get started. Frost, you're going to have some teasers for us afterwards. Alex, blah, 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 blah. Thursday Night Football, 49ers at Titans. I'm going -3 49ers because they're better overall. Go. Alex.
I'm going Titans.
The Titans.
I actually money lined this one earlier today. I think the line is inflated right now. I think, the 49ers have been hot and the Titans have looked bad, but it's NFL football and anything can happen. I don't remember which game it was, but the Titans had a kind of miraculous win on primetime TV. I don't know who they played. It was like the Bills or something. But I just they're at home. Like I don't know if they necessarily should be 3 or 3.5 point dogs here. So I think the value is on the Titans. So Titans money line or +3, 3.5 is my pick.
Yeah, on this one I'm going the Titans. They were in that game the whole time against the Steelers and almost won. Thankfully they an inch is an inch and they couldn't get it, so that's all that matters. But do like a bounce back game from the Titans. Tannehill's been kind of a little sussy lately, but I do like their chances, especially with Henry on the rise for coming back, possibly right at the last game of the season. If they do make the playoffs, they will have them for the playoffs. Yeah, I like the chances here, and especially like it. People were getting in at 3.5, which is the kicker. You just want to get over that 3 line. They keep this game close.
All right. Well, moving forward. 7.5 Packers over the Browns. 7.5 Packers over the Browns. Easy peasy. I don't think we have to say anything. We all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this will be a blowout. I think this is.
I think I was looking on my Action Network app, and I think I saw like 98% of people were on the Packers. So I don't think there are many humans out there that are putting money on the Browns right now.
That 2%
are gods.
Is either a Browns fan or hates the Packers. That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe Baker Mayfield's wife or something. Maybe she's putting all the money on.
Yeah, 99% of money is on the Packers.
This next game could have the potential to be the game of the week. Colts at Cardinals. Pick 'em. I'm going Colts money line, baby. Hotter team, but you guys like the team that's been losing. Explain.
This is one that I'm not putting any money on because The line is sus to me just because the Cardinals are at home. It's actually funny because at the beginning of the season, the Colts were the inconsistent team and the Cardinals were the consistent team. And Kingsbury, Coach of the Year, Robert Gray. But this is like where he starts falling off a little bit. But I just think this is a bounce back opportunity for the Cardinals here at home, which I guess they haven't really played great at home either. But in the sake of the podcast, I'll take the Cardinals just because I think the line should be closer to 3 here.
Yeah, I think I go with Arizona on this one. The only reason is Quentin Nelson didn't practice today, and so did their center Ryan Kelly didn't practice today. So they're losing 2 big offensive linemen if they don't play. Obviously, they're keen on the run game. Arizona's like 17th against the run, but Arizona has a very, very good offense when it comes to the passing game. So I think it's a bounce back game for after that embarrassing loss to Detroit. Robert, how does it feel not winning against Detroit? James Conner also did not practice today, so just keep that in mind.
How are you guys taking in not having Nuke? Is that
I think
nothing?
Is that something? I think it's like, if you look at the lines, it's probably 1 point swing, 1.5 if you get certain books to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think he plays that huge of a role, but for Kyler's comfort, that's the main thing.
I mean,
Kyler just doesn't seem comfortable when he's not in.
I mean, Jamar Chase is the best receiver in the NFL, so
cosign.
Honestly,
but
now that I think about it, the over/under at 49 seems a little high to me, just with the struggle with the Cardinals offense, and then the way the Colts play, they're more of like a ground and pound team. So I think the total should be closer to like 46 here. So
the thing is, though,
honestly,
and we'll move on, but every single defense that has played the Cardinals has had a shade towards Nuke, a safety cheating over Nuke. That is gone.
Yeah.
They can finally just play football defensively, man people up, zone people. No one has to, you don't have to treat anyone differently now. And that's how the Lions were able to kind of not take advantage, but Cardinals, this is the first time the Cardinals didn't have an advantage by playing against lesser numbers on defense.
Yeah.
So
I could see that argument for sure.
We'll see. I mean, it's going to be interesting if the Cardinals can pull this out. And I understand the gambling realm of, receivers only this much, but if it's Nuke and if it's defenses, like if Devontae's out, I know it's Aaron Rodgers though, so never mind. But we'll move on. I just think I don't think it's a completely different team, but
I think you just have to take into account like if are the Cardinals last week what they are, or if that was just like a fluke of a game, right? Because we don't really know. And then the Rams, I feel like that was like kind of bound to happen. Maybe like it was one of those like, all right, we'll get revenge.
Well, check me out.
Deals.
You have AJ Green. Team. AJ Green is currently their number 2.
Yeah,
which I think is an issue.
Who
I like. I mean, he's having a great season. I'm happy for him. But I always thought he was like a great, if you have Nuke, Kirk, and then AJ. But now AJ is going to be the focal point of the offense, and we'll see. We move on. Giants at Eagles. Eagles -10. This game, the game they had last week, it should have been a blowout if it wasn't for those stupid mistakes they were making. Should have been a horrible blowout. Looks like Sirianni is going to trust his running game, and we're going to see the Giants fall bad.
I'm going Giants +10. Sirianni actually got out with COVID, so
he's out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the reasoning for me picking Giants +10 is that there will be COVID flowing within their organization, and then the line will start moving towards the Giants. So I kind of snagged that early, just assuming that it could have start affecting their team. But otherwise, I mean, I think the line's about correct at where the 10 is. But I the Eagles are definitely kind of on the uprise right now. I don't know if that's like their true identity, but I guess we're bound to see what happens with that. So Giants plus 10 is my play here.
Yeah, I'm going the Giants plus 10 on this one. They were during that Cowboys game. They were in the game the whole time, which was surprising up to the very end. So I do like what they can do to keep it close. I just don't, on the other side of things, I think the Eagles, like you were saying, it should have been a blowout. Like there shouldn't have even the only touchdown Washington scored was off that interception at the beginning. So it's one of those things. The Eagles' ground and pound game is amazing. They'll control the clock the whole time. Jalen Hurts still had that interception, but he did everything else right. He did have a fumble, so just ball controls everything. I'm gonna take Giants. A lot of books you can get it at 10.5. But at 10, I'd still take the Giants on this one.
I think.
And
also,
the Giants are playing. They're playing at home, right? For the Giants,
It's in Philly.
it's in Philly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why they're 10.5. So they're saying Eagles would be 8.5. But yeah, that's about right.
I was gonna say I think they should give Jake Fromm a chance. I think he has more upside than Glennon does, just from kind of watching the game, the Cowboys Giants game. But that was typical Cowboys choking at the end of the game and giving the Giants some hope. But
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know, divisional game, and I think 10 is a lot for an Eagles team like that. But maybe they're
Rams.
better than I think.
Rams at Vikings. I'm going Vikings money line. I just like a more gritty game.
Yeah, I would say the Vikings probably have more to play for here. I don't really love it, but I think we were kind of trolling pre-podcast, but Vikings first half would probably be my play because just in case they end up choking in the end. But I think the values at the Vikings here, they usually play a lot better at home, and we don't really know what's going on with the Rams and their like COVID situation, I guess, and all that, but Vikings more to play for here, so I'll take them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Vikings always keep it close, no matter what. I would probably get half a point on it and put it at 3.5 to try to get that little kicker in. That may actually be my lock of the week. I haven't decided just yet. But I do like Minnesota's been balling out offensively. So I do like them, even if it's a shootout. I still like them to keep it. Primetime Kirk finally showed up and won a game on Monday night. So congrats, Primetime Kirk. You're 1-7 on Monday night.
Frost, don't do that.
Do like Minnesota keeping that close. And didn't you? Oh no, that's for Chargers. Their running backs out. But I do like Minnesota's chances here. Cooper Kupp's he's a god right now. No one can stop him. But they'll have Ramsey to hopefully he'll just be shadowing Cooper Kupp the whole time.
Huh?
I mean, not Cooper Kupp. Xavier Rhodes or whoever for their cornerback is. I can't even think right now.
Well,
Xavier Rhodes is on.
I think
is he on Dolphins?
I don't know I don't think anyone's gonna travel for the Vikings on Cup. I think they're just gonna because it would be it could be Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, it's Xavier Rhodes, right?
He's on the Colts.
Oh, he's on the Colts now.
I think it'll be Patrick Peterson, but I don't think anyone's gonna be following on the Vikings. They're just gonna play. Bills at Patriots. I'm ready for your bullshit takes, but I'm going 2.5 on Bill Belichick. Easy.
Yeah. My play.
Take the Bills.
My play of the week here is Bills money line. Oh, hack taking the Pats here. It's such a public play of y'all to do this, But yeah, I'm going Bills money line. I don't know what the correct.
What are you talking about? The public? You said the sharps are on the.
Sharps are on the Bills.
You piece of shit.
I don't know the correct term here, but it's always like a 1-1, right? Like a lot of the division matchups will be 1-1. So I just think what we witnessed with that stupid game that I watched for like 3 hours, that was actually like low key entertaining. But the fact that we'll put it this way: if the weather was not like it was on Mars right now,
Then the
Bills
winning team would have lost.
The Bills would have won by like 14 points there.
That makes a lot of sense.
Josh Allen is a way better quarterback than Mac Jones. Mac Jones is just a game manager type quarterback, and the Bills are now fighting for a playoff seed, and they're fighting for the division. So I think this is definitely a bounce back game for them. They're going to be playing super hard. This is probably one of my favorite locks of the week in the past like 5 weeks. So to fade me hard right here. Yeah, I love the Bills in this situation, and the money's flowing on the Bills. So.
All right, Frost.
Yeah, I'm going the Bills on this one. Bill Belichick's he's obviously the greatest head coach in the NFL, but the play calls the last few weeks for Bill Belichick for the play calls have been a little sus. It seems they really don't trust Mac Jones all that much, especially during that game when he only threw 3 times and they still won. But offensive rookie of the year should be throwing the ball a little more. But I do like the Bills here. They have way more to fight for on this one. This is for the division and playoffs. So I do like their chances. It shouldn't be 35-mile-per-hour winds this time around. So
yeah, I'm actually confused now because I don't know what Miles sees. Like I need more explanation from your side.
This is what you're saying. You're saying the quarterback that threw 3 times won.
Right.
Yeah.
So if he throws more, he'll lose.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like if the weather was so shitty, how does the team that won loses if the weather was better?
Because the way that the weather worked is that it was completely benefiting the Patriots and the way that they play the game. That's exactly how they wanted to play. They wanted to run the ball. And
so they won't run the ball again?
No, I mean they will, but I think the Bills are now going to completely they're being memed on for the past 2 weeks. I'm just saying,
Patriots are going to run the ball again, and then Mac Jones is going to be able to throw the ball more. I don't know. That just makes me believe that's going to help the Patriots.
I mean, I disagree, but we'll see.
You disagree with what I just said? With what I just said, you disagree with.
Mac Jones throwing more scares me. Yes.
All right. Well.
The Bills should be able to get their shit together and win this game. Is what I'm saying. The Patriots got it, and then now they're gonna look at the film, and I mean Josh Allen's a freak of nature.
Yeah, he's going to the Pro Bowl too. Oh wait. Anyways, we'll move on. We're just not gonna. I don't know how you shit on if the guy throws the ball 3 times and wins. That's showing if you think if he threw the ball 1 time they would have won harder.
What?
Is that what you're saying?
Now you're just being stupid.
Because I don't get it.
Now you're being dumb.
I don't understand. To where if the weather is fine, he gets to throw the ball more to where it's going to be a better game. I don't know, but
nah. Okay.
We'll move on.
Whatever. We'll see. All right.
I'm
just saying, it's my lock of the week. I'm confident in it. So you take your Patriots over there.
I'm just saying, I don't like what you're saying to help the Bills. You could be right. I just don't like how you're constructing it.
Okay, I just think it's bounce back opportunity, and You caught the Bills being stupid, and they didn't stop it. They came in with a different game plan. They got completely outcoached by the Patriots. Yes, I agree that. But now, we're 3 weeks in advance from then, and or however long. But I just the Bills have to win this. Like it's like destiny for them to win this game.
So it's more. So this is what I want you to say, but you're not saying it. You're using logic to prove a point, but everything is built off gut.
I guess
Everything Bills related is like emotional. It should happen, but logically, it should be the Patriots.
I think what happened is that Bill Belichick just completely took advantage of the weather situation and completely outcoached the Bills. And I think if we go back to that game that happened and you give it normal weather, the Bills would have won by like 14 points. Is what I think. I think it's going to look very similar to how the Colts game looked. The Bills, as long as they're not dumb, should win. But I mean, if they fuck it up, then they'll lose. But they are the better team, in my eyes. I just don't see what people see in the Patriots, honestly. Like,
what are you talking about? What are they? 9-5, 10-5?
I mean, they're like the number 1 seed right now.
What do you mean we can't see? What can you not see in the Patriots? They have an amazing defense, phenomenal defense. They have a good running game. They have an amazing head coach, and they have a quarterback that's not going to fuck it up. That's a good thing.
I'm not hopping on the Mac Jones train at all. So
no one's saying he's a god. I'm just saying I trust him to not fuck up the game plan. That's all I'm saying.
I guess, but
I think Josh Allen can fucking.
Anyways,
Bucks.
We'll see what happens.
Alex, I'm not a Patriots fan.
You're a big Patriots guy.
I'm really not.
I forgot.
Okay?
I forgot Miles had some Alabama fanhood before he became a
What are you
Oklahoma
talking about?
fan. And then wait, he also was a TCU fan.
Now you're attacking me.
I already updated.
Okay.
I already updated Pierce Miller on your fanhood.
Hurt
so he knows all
people.
about you now.
Hurt people. Hurt people. Okay. Buccaneers going to Carolina. I'm taking minus $10 because Tom Brady just got embarrassed. Goose egg? Fucking goose egg? And you jabronis who are about to talk are about to take the Panthers to cover a goose egg Brady.
So your pick is completely
Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. Yeah.
Listen, if you want to do your whole rah-rah thing about bounce back, bounce this,
right.
Wouldn't you go with the GOAT that just got embarrassed, just got shut out, who took a fucking screen and got memed and threw that shit down? He's tilt. He is tilted. Dude, the Bucks are about to run it.
Is your pick just completely on gut?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. I'm scared of that fucker number 12. I'm like, I mean, there's logic in it too because it's the Bucks and then it's the Panthers, but I got gut and logic on my side. Minus 10. Tell me your gut, because everything you're about to say is gut with Panthers.
No.
Where's the logic?
There's more logic, I guess. On
Cam's been playing great.
You love Cam Newton. We can get
into that
conversation.
I will die for Cam Newton, but I can tell you he's not.
Would you rather have Cam or Minshew?
Minshew. Did it hurt to say that?
It sounded like it.
It hurt a little bit.
Different take.
It hurt a little bit.
I think Tom Brady heavily relies on his offensive weapons. I think Fournette and Godwin are going to be huge deals for him. And so for that reason, I'm going to take the Panthers. I don't love it. It hurts me. It pains me. But at 10 or 10.5, I think I got it at 10.5. That I feel okay taking the Panthers in that situation. But I did like Miles's argument for sure, in the fact that the Bucks got skunked and Brady could bounce back. But I think he really heavily relies on Fournette. He's been a freak for him. And the Panthers have a good defense, and I think as long as they play this slow, they can keep it close. It'll be a low scoring game. I think something like 17-10 or in somewhere in that range would be decent. So
Yeah, I like the Panthers on this one just defensively for what they can provide here with all the weapons that are out for Tampa. Again, Mills, I do like what you said about obviously getting skunked and coming back to play strong.
Mhm.
So I think they keep it close. Sam Darnold is coming back. I don't know exactly. Try to. I know Cam Newton is set to start,
yeah, they said
but
he'd get snaps and plays, but
yeah, Cam Newton's obviously still hasn't looked all impressive. But I don't on this one. If you get it at 10.5, you just take the 10.5. That's a lot of.
right.
It's also Carolina at home. Still a divisional game, and so it's just one of those things. Divisional games always play a lot closer, so you kind of look at that. I think Tampa, if they had their weapons, this game would probably be at 7.5 for Tampa. So I do like the value you're kind of getting out of the injury for this game. Tom Brady is the GOAT and I do like Carolina to keep this close again. This could be a really low scoring game. This could be 24 to 14 or
Yeah, I would say something
even
like that.
somewhere in the ballpark of like 20 to 10, something along the lines of that. I just don't see Cam Newton scoring a whole lot.
It's a push, though.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that's why I got it at
I
10.5.
think with
Okay.
Frost's argument, if it's going to be low scoring, then you would feel more comfortable taking
Yeah,
points,
taking the
right? Yeah.
massive spread.
If
I
you
wouldn't
think it's
feel
going to
more
be a
comfortable.
low
So
scoring game,
you're technically saying you're not expecting Tom Brady to pop off. You think it's just going to be a normal.
I think I'm
random-
not with the weapons he has there. I don't think
right?
pop off. Like the run game won't be that. You say Le'Veon Bell, but no.
That'll be
I don't
Rojo.
think it's going.
Le'Veon will get like 15 snaps, if that.
Yeah, I
Le'Veon
don't
Bell.
think it's. Yeah, that guy. I don't think it's going to be the saving grace for that team, to say the least. Hopefully, Le'Veon Bell gets his Super Bowl ring, but it's one of those things. I just with the weapons he has, I don't see it being a high offensive game.
Yeah.
I just don't see it getting up there. The only person that can typically do that is going to be Aaron Rodgers. Can throw to anybody. He's on point no matter who he's throwing to. So I mean, I just don't see it being very high scoring at all.
Okay, cool. No, I'm not doing it. Detroit at Atlanta. I was on Detroit until some news was brought to me by my analysts that Goff is out. That Goff is out. So I will definitely. I really liked +6 with Goff. Definitely just gonna have to go -6. Which is at +100. That's pretty nice. A little juice. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Huge emotional win for the Lions. So
Ball back down to earth.
Yeah,
come down.
I'm going Falcons on this play. I think even with the 49ers game, it kind of got. I think they were 0-16 within the 5-yard line or something like that. There was some weird stat like that. So the Falcons had so many chances to score, but they didn't. So you would assume that probably wouldn't happen again in that horribly negativity percentage. But I think there's just a little bit overreaction on the negative side for the Falcons, and then the Lions have looked good the past 2 weeks, but now Goff isn't going to play. So I mean, if we're getting this at 6 without Goff, then I think I would favor the Falcons here. If it's gonna, I'm assuming actually the line will probably move closer to like 7. So now would probably be a good time to jump on the Falcons. They usually play better at home, and I don't know if Swift's going to play, but as long as they can cover, St. Brown, then, or I don't know if Hawkinson's playing either. I guess he's not. So the Lions seem like they're pretty injured, and so yeah, Falcons -6 my play.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you guys on this one. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Without Jared Goff, I don't think their offense will be as good as it was last week. But in regards to that, Kyle Pitts looking great the last few games. They've really been getting him. Cordell Patterson had a kind of a doo-doo game last week. They really game planned very well against him. I think he had like 11 rushes for 18 yards. So it was they knew how to shut him down. So I still like leaning on the experienced QB here of Matt Ryan going into this game. And like you said, Mills, I think it's once they win those games, it's a big letdown after that. Like it's just boom, it falls off, and so I don't think Detroit. They may have one more win in them, but I still like it where it's at right now at that 6 point. Not very confident in either team. I wouldn't touch this game with anything. So I would just lean towards the Falcons.
Yeah. I would assume, thinking about it, that the public would be heavy on the Lions just because I think they're like the fun team to bet on, and that would maybe move the line the opposite way. But I think people that are like actually knowing football would probably most likely take the Falcons. So that's kind of my cup of tea on this.
Ryan, we move on. Chargers at Texans. I got to go +10 Texans. Not in love with it, but this is just a gut thing. Nothing logical to it. Just got +10.
Yeah, I'm going +10 Texans too. I think hashtag too many points on this one. I just saw that Eckler was out, and I immediately just took the Texans right after that. So I think he kind of is one to move the line a little bit. And if you're getting at an important number like 10, then I feel good. And I think probably closer to game time, I'm assuming this might drop closer to like 8.5 or so. So I think 10 is a good line.
Ready?
Yeah, go to lean Texans on this one. Davis Mills has looked a little better. Not really liking. I wouldn't touch this game at all. Not really liking the odds here, but with the Chargers with Eckler out, that's kind of key for them. Let's see what the Chargers. They curb stomped the Giants before the week. They lost to the Chiefs in that tough game. Yeah, I mean Chargers will win this, but that much you're getting that. It's kind of worth to take the points. So definitely going Texans here.
Baltimore Ravens. Let's go. And put the ball across the line. So fly with talents. Spread wide. Go in and strike with Ravens pride. Fight, fight, fight.
You had to look up that song.
I was going to say, did he make that up, or is that an actual?
Show them your might. For Baltimore and Maryland, we will try to fight on to victory.
Okay, stop that.
Baltimore money line, baby.
I fucking hate you. You're not allowed to pick against your team anymore after this.
It's
over. You ruined the locks.
I thought
+120.
Okay, you definitely looked that up, right? I was like, is he making? I was like, he's like really killing it with whatever the hell he's saying. It's like brought in the talons and everything. I was like, wow, bro.
Dude, I'm off top, bro. Off top.
I don't love it, but I'm gonna go Bengals here. This is one where I'd wait for the QB. I mean, it's really important to see if Lamar or Huntley's going to play, because if Lamar is playing, we're going Bengals, 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 Bongles, and if Huntley's playing, we're going The talents.
The talents.
The Huntley
yeah.
talents.
Huntley talent spread
Because
wide.
Lamar is trash, and Frost had him number 1 in the QB rankings.
Okay.
Oh no! But he's Patrick Ewing, and he's actually trash. Oh man. But yeah, this is one I'm just gonna wait on to see who's playing quarterback, and then we'll go by then. But Miles just makes me furious.
Yeah,
Just
it
makes
does.
my blood boil. So that's what I have to say about that.
Frosty.
I'm going to lean Bengals on this one. Your orange team won last week. Just keep that in mind. They are fighting for, obviously, this win gets them the division, I believe. Because I don't think you guys do you play them one more time, or is it you
No,
curb
we
stomped them?
The orange team beat my Ravens 42-10 last time. So
Oh, okay.
I think aren't the Bengals leading to win the division right now? I think they are. I think they're like
right now.
plus
If they win this game, then they have the division.
They have to win then.
So this is way more
You're just gonna
for the yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
Miles actually believes in his pick. I'm like, there's no way.
This is why I hate it. This is, you ruin people's money. You
He's-
ruin people's money. I hope you know.
We apologize for Miles, guys.
The orange team will figure out a way to lose. Trust me. My Baltimore Ravens. We have this is when
Ian loves us.
this is when we show up. We show up at these points and times.
I think
Alright.
for next year we're gonna make a rule that you can't make a
Yeah,
pick
can't take any.
on your team's game,
Yeah.
regardless
Wow.
of what side you pick.
Wow,
That
mental
would be
health
good.
awareness. Okay. Bears at Seattle. I'm going Bears plus 6.5 because I don't give a shit about this game at all. This game is stupid.
I agree.
6.5 Bears.
It's
Don't
Two teams
care.
fighting for absolutely nothing.
Two teams with 0% chance to make the playoffs.
I feel like this game is very close to that Jets and Jags we didn't talk about. It's very close.
Yeah. Shout out to Alex Blasig who put in a no playoff Seahawks pick after like week 3 or something like that. And my Seahawks friend hurt me for it. He said that it was not a good pick, but it ended up well. He said that once we get Russell Wilson back, we're gonna make a run for it. I was like, no, y'all are trash, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, but
You're still trash when he was in there.
right. I was like, you were like the 30th ranked offense and defense even when he was in, right? Miles, your head is on fire. I think. There.
Yeah.
But
I'm just angry.
Yeah, I think this is kind of similar to what Miles said. I don't think we should even really talk about this game, but Seahawks minus 6.5, sure.
I think I changed. I don't know. I don't like either one of these teams at all.
Frost, come over here. Do it.
Can both coaches get fired? Like,
yeah, I hope so.
during the game?
I think I
Is that
go.
possible?
Frost, do it. Frost.
I go the Bears.
Let's go.
I have to. I'm just thinking about it like Justin Fields, even though like that game was close all the way till the fourth quarter, and like I don't know. Justin Fields still threw for a ton, which is awesome. And I just don't. I don't know. The run game for Seattle is garbage. They have nobody there. DK Metcalf is prima donna / Chase Claypool / Juju, all combined into one. That's
literally. I think you're right. He might be the most like diva receiver, honestly.
Talking about.
He's so annoying, dude.
They're gonna have David. They're gonna have David Montgomery still. I think I just take the Bears on this one just because I think offensive. They have more firepower offensively to keep it going. I mean, obviously Russell Wilson is a better QB than Justin Fields.
I don't know about obviously, but
okay, shut up. All right. But in regards to both teams, don't really have a lot to. Seattle could make the playoffs to like numbers wise, but it's just one of those. I just don't see. I don't see Seattle winning. This will be the nail in the coffin for Pete Carroll. Matt Nagy
Whoa.
will get
Dude,
one
he's
more
too
week.
old for you to make that joke.
Oh, it's happening.
He's too old for that
Matt
joke.
Nagy gets one more
We're
week
going
of
Bears
being
money line?
happy.
Bears money
Oh,
line
that.
plus 235, Frosty.
Fuck it.
Uh,
Frost,
fuck
pull
it.
the fucking trigger.
Click
You know
bait
what?
on the
I haven't
YouTube. Bears
had a
money
loss.
line.
I haven't had a loss on a money line or on a pick 'em in a while, so I'll take the Bears. I'll take the Bears money line. That is my lock of the week.
Oh, you little crazy little frog.
Let's fucking do it.
All right. Well, we move on. So I'm gonna start by saying,
I could do Bears and add half a point and move them to 7.
Or you could
If
go
you-
Bears minus 7.
Okay. Stop.
that would be so sick. Broncos at Raiders. I'm going Broncos. Better team, better defense. Papa John's. Actually, I don't know if Teddy's out. I'm gonna go Raiders. Actually, Drew Lock is really fucking horrible.
He is.
think
He is
Teddy is
out.
out.
He is not. Yeah, he's not starting. Drew Lock is.
I'm going Raiders.
Okay. Way to change your mind.
I'm going Raiders. We are the
We
Raiders.
love Coach Bisaccia. We love
Dude,
to see it.
he's such a bad coach. Bad
Okay. God, dude. I think the line should be closer to -3. I think they're kind of equal with Locke playing at QB, and that's not saying much because I think both of these teams are pretty mediocre. But I think value play here, Raiders money line, I guess, because it's basically like a pick 'em. So I'll go Raiders money line.
They're actually saying that Denver's better because remember they're playing at Raiders, so it's a 2.5.
I'm saying I think the line should be 3. So I think they're not giving the Raiders enough love on this.
On this one,
Is Waller back? I think he is.
Yeah,
I think he's back. I
Is
think
he?
he's back.
I don't
Let
think
me
he
see.
is.
Was not spotted at practice. Oh, this was a
Ooh.
week ago.
Sheesh. Get your information.
Doesn't matter. All they
already.
need is freaking Renfrew.
Well, he didn't
to
play.
block.
He didn't play Wednesday, but
He's a non-participant.
we'll see.
I think
It'd be better
I
off
don't
just
know.
letting him freaking.
I think I'd lean. I wouldn't touch this game, but I'll lean Broncos. Drew Lock gets a full week of practice in with the starters. He obviously looked like dog shit the last game when he went in.
Well, he scored a
Horrible Orange
touchdown
team.
first, and then he fucked it up.
Yeah, I'll lean Denver, but I don't want to touch this game.
Alrighty, we move on. Steelers come out and play.
They're coming through that playoff spot, baby.
7.5, baby. I'll take it. If you let me down, Frost, I'll never forgive you.
Oh, shut up, Mills.
I've never let you down ever in anything ever.
Ever.
7.5 Steelers. Take it. Book it. Ping pong.
I think I could be wrong, but I think the line started at 10, and then it was brought down all the way to 7.5.
What happened?
I guess it was like Tyreek or a lot of people probably betting on the Steelers.
Tyreek's not going to play.
Yeah.
Tyreek's not playing?
Oh, Miles is about
huge.
to switch.
Miles, come on, dude.
Switch Steelers to his lock.
That's huge.
The COVID list this is just the COVID list for Kansas City. Tyreek, they have Kyle Long, Travis Kelce.
Wait, Kelsey's not playing?
Well,
Harrison Butker, Chris Jones.
These are people, but those
that's
people are
their COVID
vaxxed.
list.
So I know Kelsey's vaxxed. So there's a chance he'll.
Yeah, there's a chance they can play, but that's why the line was so high. Is because that line came out with the
Wow. Well,
yeah.
I hate COVID, so
I love it.
Yeah, I know you do. You just freaking like to play video games all the time, don't you? Yeah, you just piss me off. Yeah, Sammy. Sammy's in the chat. With that being said, at this current moment, I feel like I like Steelers plus 7.5. But if Kelsey can come back and Tyreek, I don't know. But I think it's just too early to make a play here. But I think you have that hook at 7.5. I think I like Steelers at that moment, but we'll see. Chiefs.
You don't even have to ask me. You don't.
Yeah.
We know Frosty.
Yeah. Come
it's
on.
TJ Watt against
TJ Watt, Defensive
Frost's
Player of the Year. Myles Garrett can fucking shove it.
Wait,
Oh,
what about Micah Parsons?
Micah Parsons can shove it too. He shouldn't be in that conversation.
What about Trey Hendrickson?
Oh, shut up, Mills.
Pro Bowler, baby. All right.
TJ Watt is a monster. But all their defensive players are coming Steelers. Obviously, they had an amazing game. Offensively, they game planned well against the Steelers, shutting down the run when we were trying to get Najee going. Chris Jones possibly being out, Tyreek possibly being out. Kelsey was confirmed back, so he has a possibility of coming back. Obviously, the new COVID protocol is kind of interesting, like where you can be asymptomatic, be vaxxed, and still play. So that's kind of
makes sense.
Yeah, makes great sense. Yeah, definitely, I like the Steelers. This is obviously they're fighting for a playoff spot. We're going for the 9 wins for the bet for Alex of the year. And Tomlin obviously being 500.
So Tomlin can keep his job.
Tomlin, oh, shut up, Mills.
Tomlin's going to USC to back up
Riley.
Oh, yeah.
Riley.
Ross, did you take that bet also?
Yeah, I took that bet.
Yeah, so we have the same one.
Yeah. So I do like defensively what they've been putting together on
Frost is going to do a Bears Steelers parlay after this.
I'm not touching that. Stop.
Plus 1,000 parlay. You heard it here first on the pod. Bears Steelers.
He's going to do it. He's thick son of a bitch.
About it.
He's going to do it. Football team at
plus 1
Cowboys.
Where's JP? Are you looking up the song for Washington? They don't have a mascot.
We are the Cowboys, and we take advantage of females, and we are mean to them, and we hate Zeke because he's fat. Dallas Cowboys, 10.5. Book it. It's all gut. It's all gut. I hate it. I'm going to be cheering for the football team. But Jamie. Actually, I really don't like that.
No, you don't.
I really don't like it.
You're a person for even saying that stuff.
I think I'm trying to hurt Jamie.
Hurt people.
Yeah. Football team, baby. Washington. Look, it makes sense.
Did you just switch it up?
No.
He does. He's a...
We are the Washingtons.
I'm going to give Miles one switch per pod.
Yeah.
And then the other rule is never allowed to pick against or for his team ever.
What the fuck? You pick
and then in college
for the Raiders.
College football, he's got 3 teams. He's got TCU, OU, and Alabama. Those are his 3 teams.
Can I have LSU if they get good?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Go Packers.
Go Packers. All right.
All right. So are you Washington now?
I'm Washington. I'm here, Jamie. Let's go.
Who's playing?
Heineke's back. All right. No, let me do something. Let me do something real quick. This is legit.
Is he back?
This is legit. Well, he will be back because he's not human, right? So I believe with Taylor Heineke, they have a shot to close it in at 10.5. And that's it. That's it. I just like Heineke. I like Heineke. I'm not going to go against that man ever again for a day in my life. But go ahead.
I'm going to go Washington 10.5. Doing this just for hack. so we can get that good 35-point victory for the Cowboys. And we'll take that 10.5 Washington football team. Sorry, Jamie, but I have to do it for my little hack. Oh, I see you hacking the chat, Super Bowl. I'm fade us all the way, baby. But I'm actually, and Frost had mentioned it, but I like the total to be less than. This is going to be just bad. It's going to be like Cowboys 20-10 or something like that. I don't think we're capable of scoring more than like 24 points right now. We have like a beat up Zeke, a beat up Dak. We don't really know what we're getting from Washington either. Our defense is actually looking a lot better. They've looked really good. But our defense is better than our offense right now. I'll say that much.
Jamie, how late is your delay? He's just now saying, "Let's go, Mills." That was like 2 minutes ago.
But,
what the fuck?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. And with that being said, I think the Washington can keep it close, like whether that's right at the end or during the whole game. So I'm definitely going to be on my feet the entire game, and we're definitely going to get some texts from Jamie at some point, whether very angry or shitting on me. So
either way, it's not going to be good for anybody.
Either way, I'm going to feel bad for him. So Frosty.
Yeah, on this one, I'm leaning towards Washington. They get a lot of defensive players back from that COVID protocol, so I do like their chances to keep this close, even without Heineke at QB. I think they keep it close. I just right now it's more so upon the Cowboys' offense struggling so much. 10.5 points is quite a lot. I think this could be, anywhere in the ballpark of like 17-10, maybe. But it'd be, I could see the Cowboys it'd be a dominating 17-10 win. Like it would be, they score at the last set. It's 17-3 going into the, and then Washington scores out of nowhere. So I do see something like. Do not like the total on this one. I think it should be under. But if Heineke comes back, I like their chances a whole lot more because I think if he comes back, I think this line goes from 10.5 to probably 8.5, 8, right at that mark because I think he plays that big of a role on that team.
I think it beat 7.5.
You think? Yeah, because they keep the kicker. They keep the kicker at 7.5. I don't think he. A whole lot, but
I think 7.5 is fair.
Yeah,
but yeah, I agree with Frost. I think the total's at 47.5 right now. I think it should be like 44. I think I'm gonna take the over under right after this. So.
All right, last game, Monday Night Football, Week 16. Dolphins at my Saints in the Superdome, baby. Give me the Saints at -3. If you guys go with Tua,
you create great content.
If you guys go with Tua over Taysom, dude, clearly Taysom's up here. Tua's like right here. Mm-hmm. How do you guys not go with Taysom?
It's the same person.
How do you guys not go with? No, look, Dolphins are starting to prove people wrong.
Right.
They're starting to win a couple of games. But bro, there's a certain thing you get when you beat the champ the way they beat the champs, defending champs last week. I don't think it's going to be I think Peyton is good at keeping a train going high. I don't think there's going to be any crashes. I think they understand what Taysom has to do now. Kamara's back. Of course, he didn't play the best last week, but he's still a huge factor. I'm just going to go with the home team. This is a home team. I think if it was in Miami, I'd probably go with Miami. I think this was a home team thing for me.
I already took this Miami money line. And I did say this pre-show, but I believe that Miles is a bigger Saints fan than Noah, and I think he picked Saints. I would love to see. I wish we had like a record or like an Excel sheet of Miles picking the Saints, because at this point it might be like 16 times in a row. But I'm gonna go Miami here because I think the value's there, and I think people will start betting on it. Just because they're on a six game win streak. I expect them to kind of continue that. And if it's going to be a low scoring game, it can be a coin flip. So I think the value is on Miami. I think I got it like plus 151 or something like that. So I like that. It's just two defensive bad teams. So coin flip. Screw it. Plus 151 Dolphins.
Oh.
Yeah, on this one, I lean the Dolphins on this one. I like the run defense for the Dolphins going into this game. They're gonna have the same game plan as the Bucs, where they shut down Alvin Kamara. Obviously, the last game, but still lost somehow. But I do like Miami's chances here. They're still fighting for a playoff. Also, keep that in mind.
Saints too.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I know they are. Yeah. But I do like their chances here. It's pretty much which team you think can pop off. I have more faith in Miami. They're getting Wall back for this game, so I do like Miami's chances to at least score more points, or have a better chance of getting the big play opportunities against the Saints.
Welly. We didn't agree very much. I feel like this is probably the one
this is a
pod.
bad week for us.
Me and Frost agreed, and then you were on.
Yeah.
You're like in your own fire space over there, fireplace.
No, this is me. Right here.
Get it.
All right. Lock of the week, Frost. Let's get it.
My lock of the week is going to be the Bears.
Oh, Lord. I hate
it. Money line that bitch.
I fucking love that.
Let's go.
Wait, all of our picks are underdogs money line.
Let's go.
I'm down, dude. Let's do it. I'm fucking crazy.
You're crazy, man.
Go.
You got Bills money line plus 120.
Yep.
Oh, and I got the Talons wide spread. The Ravens burn red. Let's do it.
All right, so that puts, by the way, that puts our locks of the week at plus 1,532. Just so you're aware. I want this to win real bad.
That's so stupid.
I want it. This may be the bad.
I'll put $1 on it.
I'm putting a unit on it for sure.
Oh, no.
But in regards to the teasers, I do have I have two teasers this week that I really like. My teasers have been doing really well, except for the last week, the New England. They were so close to covering with that teaser, but ended up blowing it. The ones I like is going to be my favorite's going to be it would be this one, the Buffalo Bills. You move them up to 8.5, and then Green Bay, you move down to 1.5 points. That's my favorite tease of the week.
I like that.
Next one I have is Minnesota plus 9, and then Miami plus 9. So you have two teams that keep it really close. Minnesota's obviously,
and
they keep it within one score all the time.
What was the second team?
Miami plus 9.
Yeah.
So Miami plus 9 to keep it close. And then I did do a parlay this week that I really Panthers plus 10.5, and then the under for that game. The under right now is at 44. I think it should be somewhere in the ballpark of like 39.5 or. So I do like the under for that game.
Well, all right. I'm gonna end this podcast on something great. Lamar Jackson.
Jeez, you're talking about your team already, huh?
No, I wanted to say, this is a team that I'm not a fan of, that I don't like. But I guess it's just a cool thing that the Orange team, one of the receivers, Jamar Chase, made the Pro Bowl. So
yeah,
you just want to end on that.
I think it's kind of awesome, but
yeah,
my Lamar Jackson made the Pro Bowl too, baby. But yeah, that's all I got.
Wait,
Week 16.
who are the three AFC? Lamar,
Herbert, Lamar, and
Josh Allen.
nope.
Don't tell
Someone
me it's
obvious.
Wentz.
No.
Oh,
someone
Mahomes.
that's yeah.
Oh
Mahomes.
yeah, there you go.
Yep. No Josh Allen.
Lamar
when
should
they
not
do the
have been
Pro
in that.
Bowl,
That's
like
stupid.
why do they? Because they released some of the Pro Bowlers early.
Zach Wilson.
Like why do they release?
I think it was
some of
because
them
it was on Tuesday. It was all the teams that played yesterday that were on it. I want to say it's probably.
They're probably just trying to hype the game up because no one gives a
maybe I don't know. I think it had to do something with the week starting, and I think they wanted to have all the teams on Tuesday, but I don't know. I don't fucking.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because they released
They released. It was only the teams that were playing that they released them.
shit.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's the only people they released.
TJ Watt, obviously Defensive Player of the Year, and Cameron
Oh.
Hayward, the Boss of the Year, pretty much into the Pro Bowl. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So sorry about Joe Burrow. He should be in, but it's one of those deals.
Probably
what
Derek
happens
Carr.
when you hurt your
Probably
finger.
Derek Carr over Burrow.
Yeah, probably Derek Carr, bro. I will fuck you up. You say that dumb shit again, dude.
You don't even know where I am.
Fuck. It's true.
I don't know where he's at either. Where's he
I
at?
don't know where he is. I'm gonna teleport, dude. I'm gonna teleport.
No.
I'm here, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay, that's a good way to end the show. Okay.
I see you, bitch. I'm gonna kill you now. Week 16. Tease my pick. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us.
Oh, what are
on
we overall on the pick'em or the?
Well, we went
20...
2-1 last week because Miles
Is it
couldn't get his shit
26?
done.
26 and 14. I think.
No, I can find out pretty shortly.
Let's see.
We're doing pretty good.
As long as we're above the 60% rate, that's all.
Did I forget to post it? I think I forgot to post it on Facebook last week. Shit, I fucked up.
All right, well, we'll come back with that then.
Follow us.
We're like 25 and 14, I think. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, follow our plus 1,500 parlay. There's no way it loses. And I'm going to do it right now. Fuck it. I don't care.
All right, boys.
All right.
Thank you. See you guys next week. Merry Christmas.
Have a great
Merry
holidays.
Christmas.
Merry
In
Christmas.
case you don't celebrate Christmas.
Christmas.
Or we can cancel
Happy
culture.
God Day. Happy God Day.